Well, how many times do you get a gift card and maybe you forget about it, or it's not someplace, a store or restaurant that you really like? Why let them go to waste? Now you might be able to turn them into frequent flyer miles. The offer's coming from United Continental Airlines. It's taking gift cards from places like Home Depot, Target, and 60 other major retailers and letting you deposit them into your account. The catch, you do have to be a frequent flyer member, but it could add up to part of a flight for you. Well, it's around this time of year, and let's face it, it's around this holiday that your New Year's resolution to lose weight can simply lose steam. Weight loss coach Charles D'Angelo is always ready with some great advice on how not to overdo it on chocolate and all those other goodies that are hanging around the office today. You should see what's around here. I gave you a sampling.
I was in a great mood until I walked down the stairs at KSDK5, and what am I met with but candy, and I don't even know what this is exactly.
You know, they shape the cake ball and then dip it in frosting.
I know, a great place for this, Kay, right there.
Oh, not the trash can.
Right there. Oh, that's perfect.
You can't just enjoy a little bit of it on Valentine's Day.
They add up so quickly, and especially if you're on a diet. If you get into the habit of being spontaneous, oftentimes they'll lead to spinning out of control. Consider a chocolate-covered strawberry can be 60 calories.
Right.
You have 5, 6 of those, there's 320, 360 calories like that.
And 6 grams of fat. In fact, we have the calorie count and fat gram count for a couple of products, Valentine's Day treats that you like to enjoy, so we're going to put those on the screen. So what you say is, focus on the holiday, not the food, right?
Focus on being romantic with your partner, not on the food. Focus on going out, being active with your partner. Perhaps if you are going to indulge in something that you know is not part of your program, have half of it. Share it with your partner so that you're not consuming all those empty calories that you would consume if you were having it by yourself.
Okay, what about those who are single who may say, well, you know, I'm just going to enjoy everything. I've got nothing to, you know,
I've been there because
for.
It can be very lonely when you see all these others that are out on dates and things and you're not sharing it with anyone. So that can oftentimes lead a person down that bad aisle of Walgreens, filling the basket with all sorts of bad food. So it's important to keep with your eating plan despite the day so that you make sure that you're having your usual meals, your breakfast, your snacks, your lunch, your afternoon snack, your dinner, and your late night snack. Because if you don't have that and you're vulnerable by being hungry, it leads you to go down that emotional path rather than be cognitive about it and be thoughtful about it and avoid those pitfalls.
And you say be careful about Valentine dinner tonight because you can really go off track. You say make homemade dinner.
You can consume a lot less calories and really control what you're putting in your body if you'll make the effort to make your own food. You can cut down on the butter, you can cut down on the salt, you can cut down on all the sugars. If you make the food at home, you have control of it. Consider when you go out to a restaurant, they laden all those vegetables with a lot of butter and a lot of additives that you have no idea of what's going into your body. So it's real important to try to control it as much as possible. The most important thing is to keep your mindset about you despite the holidays so that you don't let your emotion drive you. And remember, as far as the activity goes, go to the gym. And without being too descriptive on television, intimacy does burn calories. So kissing your significant other, doing other things can actually be a helpful thing if you're trying to get a little bit of extra cardio burn in there.
Okay, so Sarah, our producer, and I emailed you earlier today saying, give us some idea of what treats you can eat on Valentine's Day. And basically,
fruits and vegetables, really. Fruits and vegetables,
That's
really.
Not fun.
Well, the whole idea is to get away from the idea of food being fun. Because if food's fun and you're really trying to be healthy, you can really make the wrong connection. And if you find a lot of pleasure in unhealthy foods, just like a drug addict finds a lot of pleasure in that drug, if you use that and you don't control it, it can run your life instead of you running it.
I say that frequently. Food is not entertainment, and
it's not pleasure. You need to use it only as nourishment and fuel, not as enjoyment or pleasure. You can enjoy your food, but don't let your pastime kill you.
All right. Charles D'Angelo, weight loss coach, and the author of Think and Grow Thin at bookstores now. Thank you so much. Always great to have you.
My pleasure, Kay.
Cindy?